As more and more time passes, Warzone 2.0 continues to disappoint the eager COD community waiting for another great hit.
Is this a 5 o'clock free crack giveaway?
Man, I don't know about y'all, but this shit ain't looking too good for me. Now, when something new come on the block and it got a lot of hype around it and it was held up to one of the highest standards ever, if it don't live up to that, usually we be like, nah, let me give it a couple weeks. Let me see if the shit that was challenging that made me didn't like it, you know, I can get used to it, and then I might start liking it, or I might learn the environment a little more, then I might start liking it. This ain't one of the cases, bruh. This shit is just not it. Warzone 2 is boring as shit, bruh. It's boring as shit, and it's sad because this is one of the only things that was supposed to be holding the COD community together. But they fucking up.
I can't get jiggy with this shit.
Now you can tell me what you think, but it's a mixture of this map is too damn big with a little bit of the player count is all the way wrong. I don't know which one it is though, but I'm leaning towards this map is too damn big because the player count is set to 150. And I've noticed this. A lot of the games that I'm getting into, I can't even get a full game. I don't know if this is different in quads and trios and duos, whatever, but in solos, nobody is playing this shit. Regardless of the fact that it's solos, it's a brand new battle royale. We know what Warzone 1 did. We know the reputation that this motherfucker brought. Warzone 2 is barely even out. In solos, you can't even get a full lobby, bro. You'll be lucky if you see 120 people in there. And they cap off at 150. And a lot of people is saying they need to raise the player count. Raise the player count? What the fuck is that gonna do? And we can't even get the current player count maxed out. And it was brought to my attention that Warzone was supposed to be the money maker. Well, you know, hey Activision, you're fucking up the money. You're fucking up the money. I don't wanna play this shit no more. Fortnite over there, yeah, I'ma go.
I can't get jiggy with this shit.
Nah, we ain't going no Fortnite, but honestly, they really fucking this shit up and it's down bad looking sad. I mean, I done ran into a few proximity chat cheaters right now, and I'm already getting tired of that shit. I don't wanna hear proximity chat no more, goddamn it. Take it back to the shed in the alley and shoot that motherfucker dead. Can we get proximity chat out of here, bro? They done gave these bitches special powers to team up and do all this bullshit now. And the shit is ridiculous. And you know what the sad part is? It's really the whole community. From the big fish to the little fish. They got everybody out here on that bullshit. Starting with the biggest of the biggest, Mr. Tim the Tat Man, out here using proximity chat soon as the shit dropped to get his little wins, paying motherfuckers to not kill him because he was that scared they had his ass backed in the corner and shit. You should have seen it. You probably have seen it. But the shit is not funny, bruh. You can call it getting content, doing whatever you want, but that shit does not belong in COD, bruh. It's toxic. It's some bullshit. And you should really be disappointed in yourself. Hey, you remember back in the logical days when boosting and shit was actually cheating, like considered cheating? I don't know what fairy tale land we fucking living in now, but this shit is all balls off the wall, man. I can't get down with it. And that is just another factor to why the replay value is dead. That's why these lobbies can't get filled. And it was already catered to campers. So if you can't get it filled, what you gotta do? Camp even more. Warzone 2 compared to Warzone 1 is just a loot simulator. It's 40 minutes of looting out here. 30 minutes if you're lucky. Shit, the number of gunfights is limited. It's shot in the back 2,000 everywhere you go. Cause these big ass open fields that you gotta run across is not safe. It's a bird already sitting cause he landed in that area, found his sniper, and didn't fucking move. But hey, that's classic Warzone 2 right about now. The shit is just wow, it's like they enforce camping out here. If you's a rusher, if you like to run around, if you like to get in gunfights and kill people, it's like you the bad person. And that's fucked up. It's really sound awareness. Everybody having a fucking sound off out here. They listening for the footsteps. And once they hear you, they gonna stop moving. Whoever got the most patience is gonna win the gunfight. That's usually how it go. It don't really matter if you got the high ground, the low ground. They trying to mix this shit up. I'm telling you, listen to the footsteps. If you ain't out here with the best headset, got that shit on max, I don't know what you're doing. You just trying to be a walking death at this point. Despite all the camping, I like the gunplay though. Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2 is smooth with the gunplay. That's why it's so addicting. Shit, I'm a COD boy. Even though it's boring as shit, I'm sitting here about to go to sleep in between games. That 15 seconds of satisfaction when you can get a headshot on one of these billies and you can control all that recoil and still shoot them. Man, that adrenaline get the pumping, that dopamine get the rising. And you know that they got us again, bruh. Again.
Is this a 5 o'clock free crack giveaway?
At the same time, it's so boring because the loadouts suck. I mean, they cried and cried and cried so they can get loadouts, the pro players. The game release, they give us loadouts, but look how they give it to us. Free loadouts that everybody can get, and it's on a limited time span. So motherfuckers barely getting their loadout in the game. They're like, fuck it, I'll just get the ground loot and camp then. That shit is slowing it down, bruh. If people can just go to the buy station and buy their loadout how it normally was, it'll be more gunfights out here. It'll be a little more action because people will feel a little more fucking comfortable, bruh. But who knows? They already adjusted when the big streamers was crying wolf. So if everybody is uncomfortable and crying wolf, will they actually change it? Will things get better? Only time will tell. Because Warzone was the moneymaker, like I said. Multiplayer is already dead. They've been killed it. With skill-based matchmaking, Warzone is the only thing they got because it's also the chance of luck factor out there. So with skill-based matchmaking working, people can somehow still get lucky and get that dub and get that dopamine. So Warzone is their best bet right now. And you can tell because they've been selling Warzone for the past few years and adding all of the new content to Warzone, barely chipping over some content to multiplayer. So the cat been out the bag. But can they maintain the bag? Because the bag will get smaller if Warzone stay on this bullshit. In my opinion, with this formula, shit, it's looking like it's over with. They gonna have to damn near return to the whole Warzone 1 vibe. Give us Verdansk back maybe, give us Alcatraz back maybe to try to save this shit. Cause with this new map, it's gonna take a whole bunch of changes that I know they can't make. Somehow though, if Dead Silence was to come back just for Warzone, then maybe we'll be talking about something. But that's all I got. Shout out to the Savage Nation. Appreciate y'all coming through. Make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. And let me know. Are you liking Warzone 2 or you hating that shit right now? I'll get at y'all on the next one. Peace.
I hate Nashi.
I spent the like 10. Yeah. I got the pipe in. Gon' spin a block, no type in. I just want the face like we Skype in. Can't cut no hoe, they be trifling.